Best fucking Christmas song out there. I'll die on the hill. I will die on that hill. It's the best, and I feel so bad, Mariah Carey. You've always had my Christmas heart, but I got to tell you, I found Sia, and I told Mariah Carey, see you bye. Sorry, it has to be this way. Let me get chat up over here. It doesn't look like the editor's with me, so let me go get this up. If you got questions, hop in the chat. I'll do a little intro. I'm letting the YouTubes and the Twitters in here today. I didn't know how many people from the Discord will be here. And it's fucking Christmas, and I'm a giving dude. You have a problem with it? You fucking DM me. We'll throw some nucks later. I don't care. I'll go a round or two. Plus, if you're on my Discord, you're probably not a whiny bitch, so you probably don't have a problem with it. So there you go. Good for you, brother. Hey, before everybody gets here, I really encourage you to go check out the DraftKings today because I think we're on overlay watch. For some of these contests. The general rule is, and I know today is weird because we got the NBA. It's a 3-game slate. So maybe the math's a little different today. But typically speaking, my rule for overlays is if 3 hours before kickoff, they're not halfway full, whatever contest it is, I start to get on. I get on the overlay watch. And I noticed that we are only 90 minutes from lock and the big $25 today, which is a fucking... Not okay. It's actually better than the millionaire makers today, right? Because at least it's only a third to first as opposed to 44%, right? I don't love it, but if it's going to overlay, I like it a little bit more. So I'd be watching that. For some of you high rollers, I'm not. This Wildcat may overlay. Also, I will say though, with it only having 200 people, it's only going to take about 3 or 4 sharks to come in. Well, I guess in that one, they can only enter, up to 6 times. So maybe about 20 sharks come in. They'll probably all enter at 6 times, and that might get it there. But just, it's worth watching, right? Worth watching. It looks like most of the other contests got filled. Surprising. Am I missing them? Are they all full? I guess they're probably just not running many contests today, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. So there you go. It looks like those would be about the only the $3? Yeah, see, the $3, it's already at what is that? 75% basically. The $5 it's at so those will fill. So it looks like I guess the only one to really overlay watch is the main one, but it wouldn't surprise me if it fills 5,000. If you're not good at math for this contest to overlay, it would need to be less than 12,000, right? Because 25 into 300K, that would mean if there's 12,000 people that would fill, that would just mean there's no rake, right? So less than that. It is filling decently quick, but I was just checking the math a little bit ago, and if it doesn't pick up pace, it's going to stall out at about 10,500, which would mean not only are you not paying the rake for that contest, but there would be 1,500 lineups that would be an overlay, and then you take the 1,500 times 25, which would be a lot, right? What would that be? $37,500 worth of overlay. So I will hop in there and play some in that if that is going to overlay. Not promising it is. I'm just telling you, if you see that number close to lock and it's not going to get to 12,000, that's called an overlay. If you see it and it's at 12,200 or something, you still might want to play because you basically are playing in a rake-free contest for the day. Okay, there you go. I just got news. It looks like inactives today. Jeff Wilson was the big one from this early game we were really watching, and it does appear as though he is active, which, isn't like earth-shattering news, but it did make me, to me, it took our boy Mostert, who I still think is a very good play today, right? I think he's a very good play. He seems to have kind of taken over that role, but if Jeff Wilson was going to be out, I thought Mostert was just like smash play of the day. With Wilson in there, I think he's still just a really good play. So that's why I cared about that. I would say you probably want to lock Mostert if Wilson's out, and you still might want to. I don't ever really trust Dolphins running backs. They hurt me too much. Man. So that's the big news from the early game. Let's just talk a little bit about game theory, and then I'll get over here to your questions, and hopefully somebody will go ship a nice lineup today. Oh, and don't let me forget, in the chat right now, there's like 40 of you in here. You see this? My dude T Swin he's been winning a lot of money on the DraftKings. He wins a lot over there, and he wanted to sponsor a giveaway. So he wants it to be a Millionaire Maker ticket. So do I. So we're going to do this for next week, but giving away 2 tickets on him. He PayPal'd me some money, said he wants to sponsor it. So this is going to be I think I got the wheel working today, even though it wasn't working yesterday. We'll see. And I'll give away 2 tickets that you'll build with me next Sunday for for the Millionaire Maker. So there you go. That's on T-Swin. Don't let me forget to do that because you know my ass will get carried away and forget to do it. All right? So that's on you. If you let me forget, shame on you. A little game theory today, man. All right, just looking at the slate, you know, I this is what people do, right? If you're one of those people that avoids the chalk, it could be a rough day for you, right? Because the first game is going to be chalky as fuck, and there's a reason. I mean, it's 9 points higher than the other games on the slate. To completely fade the chalky game in a 3-game slate is a fool's errand. I'm telling you, there's just no way you don't play somebody from this game in your lineup. I think you probably want to have pieces from all 3 games. Now, maybe this middle game, the Rams and the Broncos, which is kind of a kind of game, right? If if you just play one piece from that, I won't hate on you, right? But I think even from that game, even when there's a low total and 2 sloggy-ass offenses, I think you still want to have a piece. I think guys like Jerry Jeudy, Higbee, maybe Cortland Sutton, Dulcich, Latavius Murray, who's, by the way, we need to watch his injury. If you guys don't know, I got the old stone up here, which the editor still doesn't have the DK prices fixed, you motherfather. Fix them. All right, let's see here. So let's get the stone up. Some big injuries to be watching. Make sure you check that Sutton and Murray are active. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to be, but you never know, right? And this is, on a holiday day like today, if you're not watching this shit, like if one of these guys is weirdly inactive, probably talking 20% of lineups could just instantly be dead. So don't be in that 20%, right? And then Marquise Brown in the later game is the other one because it looks like Jeff Wilson's good. So there you go. Jeff Wilson. He's good to go. Game theory wise, maybe you play some guys in this early game. And then I think that the sneaky game is this last game of the day. Just like I kind of nailed the game yesterday. I said I really like an Eagles-Cowboys shootout. It was nice to have that right. Sadly, I didn't have any Hawkinson earlier in the day, so it didn't really matter. I mean, I min-cashed a bunch of lineups, but, when you hit the nuts game and that's your only stack, you want to do more than that, right? But I will say this late game is interesting. Look, Trace McSorley, I don't know if I can get there with him, right? But I do feel like Tampa Bay has been semi-trending in the right direction. A Tom Brady stack could be sneaky, right? If I had to pick a third quarterback on this slate that I would want to stack, it would be Tom Brady. Of course, 1 and 2 are going to be Tua and Aaron Rodgers, but I will make you this. I will tell you this. Outside of Tua, I don't think any of these quarterbacks are necessarily great DFS plays. So if Tua just spins his wheels a little bit today, there is a decent chance that any of these quarterbacks could be the optimal today. I will warn you, I love Baker Mayfield in life, but not in DFS. I would definitely go with a Russell Wilson stack over Baker. At least Russell still offers a little bit of upside when he's not getting knocked the fuck out. Trace McSorley offers a little bit of running upside, and maybe there'll be a broken play or two. He is a guy that you will probably be able to get at the lowest ownership. I didn't see a lot to make me think. But that is a game that the pace could get pushed, and maybe he just has one of those games where he rushes for 2 touchdowns, and that somehow gets you there, right? So I mean, if Sam Darnold can rush for a touchdown, I'm pretty sure Trace McSorley can run for 2. All right. From there, game theory wise, just be doing late swap, okay? Have a plan in place when you make your lineup. I only like to make 3 to 5 lineups on a day like today because I want to have a plan for all of them, okay? I have some lineups that are going to be heavily stacked in this game, but they're stacking weird pieces, right? I'm coming in here and I'm playing pieces that other people aren't playing, right? Or I think if you really want to kind of try to fade a lot of this game, I think you come in here and you try to play A.J. Dillon, right? Maybe A.J. Dillon and Green Bay's defense are the 2 pieces from this game that you play. And that is, if those 2 things go well, there's a very good chance that this game will let down 90% of people in GPPs and you'll have this game by the nuts. Because if A.J. Dillon's doing well, it almost directly steps on the dick of every other player. If Green Bay's defense is doing well, it likely means that they are playing from ahead and they are shutting down the Dolphins by and large, right? So those things would go good with, a low score from Mostert, a lower score from Waddle and Hill and Tua and people like that, right? And, of course, it would probably mean lower scores for Aaron Jones and Lazard and Watson because A.J. Dillon's stealing all the yards, stealing all the time, and stealing all the touchdowns. That's just a different way to play it. I don't know if I love that. It just seems like Miami, it's a lot like Detroit when they play in Detroit. If that's Coors Field, well, this would be Coors Field like AAA version, right? Because a lot of points get scored there. It's going to be warm, a little rainy. Let's go check the weather real quick on NFL weather. Yeah, now it's just changed to overcast, so it doesn't even look like we're going to have on and off showers very much. So I think that's relevant. Bob. I think it's real relevant. Okay. So over here on Run the Sims, last thing I'll talk about, then I'm going to get to your questions. For all of the games, I think I put this at the end of my YouTube video, but let's just see if it updated. As you can see, the player most likely to show up in the optimals today, and I think I agree with this, is James Conner. It's just very hard to not see a path. He just never leaves the field. He gets pass catches. They run the shit out of him. He has a nose for the end zone. He gets all the goal line carries. He's just like almost like a plug and play, right? And the crazy thing is he's actually a positively leveraged play even at 47% ownership. That's crazy, right? That means the optimizer is saying that even on a full 3-game slate, a guy is showing up in the optimal lineup over 50% of the time. That's very rare. So am I telling you to plug and play him? No, I'm just saying he does seem like the freest square on here. If you don't play Tyreek Hill, you really are going to not struggle with salary at all today. Tyreek Hill's the only guy that kind of makes your lineup a little bit more difficult to build. You got to be a little bit more conscious about who you're putting in there. Tyreek Hill is a great play, but also at 62% ownership, I don't care if God himself is 62% ownership. You have to at least consider fading him, right? NFL, NBA, much more predictable than golf is, right? So 62% isn't an auto fade, but it is something you definitely need to consider, right? Or if you are going to play him, consider playing him in a way that other people aren't playing him, right? Maybe don't stack him into it. Maybe just play him naked, right? Naked Tyreek Hill. Merry Christmas for that image. And then you can see the most positively leveraged plays today, Jerry Jeudy and Russell Gage. Russell Gage is probably largely due to Julio being out. He will be on the field quite a bit more, and he's actually been relatively involved in the offense this year. And then Jerry Jeudy, I just still think is underpriced at $5,900. He seems on this slate. I think he's going to get there. And a lot of people say, but Denver's offense sucks. Look, here is what I tell you when people tell me that an offense sucks. They will throw for 220 yards today. Jerry Jeudy will probably get at least a third of that. So that right there gets him to, what is that, 73 yards, right? Factor in 7 catches for 73 yards. That's already 14.43 points, right? 14.3 points is what I tried to say, right? And if he falls in the box once, now you have a 20-point monster game, right? So there you go. That's why I don't worry about him being, because he's the number one guy in the offense. I know Sutton might be back today, but I still think it's Jeudy. So there you go. That's my takes for today. I don't think you should auto mark out anybody. I think that you should build your lineups being conscious of trying to get people in all 3 lineups. And you should have a plan for if your early game goes well, how you can box some people out in the afternoon, which is largely going to be playing Connor. And if your early game doesn't go well, some guys you could go play, maybe a Trace McSorley stack, get the hell off Connors, and hope that Trace McSorley, Hopkins, and Brown counterfeit Connor. That would be a great way to try to get different to save your day if you play some weird pieces in this early game, it doesn't go off. Okay, there you go. Off to questions, you motherfathers. Don't let me forget to do the drawing. I will do the drawing exactly at 11 o'clock, Lord's time zone. All right. Merry Christmas, Aaron. Thanks for being here, brother. 58 of you in here. Shouldn't y'all be with your families? You probably are. Just watch it on your phone in the corners. Kids are ripping open presents. What am I talking about? Kids have already ripped open presents, right? It's the only time of the year you wake up at 6 in the morning when you're a kid, okay? Andrew says, Merry Christmas to you, Jim family. Merry Christmas, you motherfathers. Best community out there. Just spent the last 3 hours putting together Barbie houses and needed a break. I mean, I can respect that. I've put together some Barbie houses for my little sister when my dad would be too drunk and he'd be like, "We got to put this together for her." I'd be like, "Okay." So I'm like 15 trying to put together a Barbie house. Not good stuff. With a drunk dad. Not a good scene. Merry Christmas, Brock. Nick, great. I'll be signing candy canes. I'll be singing candy canes all day. I mean, it's a good song to sing. I will tell you this, Nick. I did make the mistake of accidentally recording myself singing it as I was doing a test recording to make sure I was live, and it was a tough scene. I do not sound like Sia when I sing. Merry Christmas, Rick. Merry Christmas, Nick. All right, JG Funk. That's a new name. What up, brother? You were right about the Dallas-Philly game yesterday. Wish I invested more in it. Me too. I mean, I only played 7 lineups yesterday. They were all Dak stacks. They did very well. Problem is I had tons of Devontae. I had tons of Lamb. And then somehow I only had one lineup that had them both. And you kind of needed both of those guys for that game to go off, right? What are you going to do? Merry Christmas, JG. I need a Christmas miracle, big guy. All right, here's your Christmas miracle. Don't play. Well, wait. that 25 day, you're going to win $100,000 a day if it overlays. Let's see. Oh, see, it's already up to 9,000. It really picked up pace. I mushed it. I got to tell you guys, I don't think that's going to overlay now. The alert's up. Woo. All right, Tiger fan. Merry Christmas, brother. Rick, want a ticket to the Merry Millionaire? Should I dart throw a Trey McSorley stack? Wait, is there a millionaire maker today? I believe you mean the 100,000aire today. I mean, Rick, I don't hate it. I really don't. If I were ranking the quarterbacks that I would want to play stacks, number 1 would be Tua. Number 2 would be Brady. Number 3 would be McSorley. Number 4 would be Aaron Rodgers. I'm just not an Aaron Rodgers dude. I think he's kind of dust. As soon as I say that, he'll go for 35 today. Then it would be whoever the fuck's left. Who have I not said? Then Russell and Baker would be last. So I guess what did I just say? He's 3rd or 4th on my list. Hey, I'll tell you this. He makes the rest of your lineup real fun to build. I would say this. If you're going to run McSorley, I think you almost certainly want to go with Hopkins. Travis, Jeff Wilson active makes Miami backfield a gamble. I agree. But I think I still like Mostert, but here's what I would say about my boy Mosties. That's what I call him. He's my boy from back in the day. My boy Mosties. I think that, at 28% ownership, I think I'm okay probably not playing him now with Jeff Wilson active, right? He's still a good play, but I think that there's just other guys. I think I'd rather go play an A.J. Dillon at half that ownership, who I will tell you, watching the Packers the last couple of games, they do seem way more dedicated to the run, and A.J. Dillon is kind of the guy that runs the ball, if you don't know. You can get a browser extension that does that overlay math. AJ, I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm really good at math. I don't mind doing it. But I appreciate that. There is one. Not everybody's a fucking human calculator like me. I think Roto Grinders does it, I think, AJ. So thank you for sharing that. But I personally enjoy the mathematical challenge. How dare you? Brady will have more time in the pocket with Tristan Wirfs back. Oh, I do agree with that. Julian is Wirfs is his left tackle. He is good. It can't hurt. Tom Brady is my preferred stack today, just to try to get weird. Definitely going to be playing some pieces from this early game, but I just want to believe that Tom Brady is not done yet, okay? Merry Christmas, Kim. Merry Christmas, Andrew. Super generous of him. Jerry Matt. Not sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. T. Swen, a legend. It's easy. You know what I found? People who win a lot of money tend to be a lot more generous. And that's T. Swens with his hash browns and pancakes and bacon this morning. Bill, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Anna. Merry Christmas, Brett. Skylar, Merry Christmas, your mother, father, a.k.a. Hollywood. What a big guy. Hit the like, people. There it is. Hannah, thumbs up. Good luck to you. Marlon Mack could be interesting. Jerry, I kind of agree with that. I'm really watching this Murray news, Jerry. And if I get word, I'm pretty sure Murray's going to be active, but if I even get word that maybe he'll be limited or something like that, it does make me like Marlon Mack a little bit. He has looked okay when he's on the field. He's just not on the field that much, dude. That's my only concern. You can see the optimizer fucking hates him. But if he's going to have the third down role to himself, I would love him. I'm just not sure he's going to have that. But as a punt today, yeah. If Murray's out, Mack. If Latavius Murray's out, I think Marlon Mack's my favorite play on the slate. Without question. I'm pretty sure Murray's going to be active. I'd be very shocked if he's not. But once again, you never know. And these are the kind of times you want to definitely be you want to be monitoring that news. I mean, I know you guys are going to be with your family and traveling and doing shit today, but like if Latavius Murray's out and like you don't have Marlon Mack in all your lineups, what the fuck are you doing? So there you go. Hey, Merry Christmas, Joanne. Matt, do I have permission to play Tua with 4 other Dolphins? No. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. Tua with 4 other Dolphins. Okay, I guess one of them could be the defense, right? You don't. If you're saying 4 other Dolphins, like implying running backs and receivers and tight ends, no, you don't. No, you don't. There's no way, Matt. There's just no way. I would accept Tua with a running back. So if you want to play him with Wilson or Mostert, 2 pass catchers. So maybe you want to go Hill and Gesicki or Waddle and Smythe, whoever, right? And then you want to go defense, I guess I could be okay with that. But, man, I'm telling you, Miami better fucking route him today. But if you're going with Tua, a running back, and 3 pass catchers, there's just no way. There's just no way, especially in a big field GPP, that'll be optimal. Maybe in a smaller field, 4 of those 5 guys could hit, and you'll get away with it. But in the big 100,000, anything with over probably 2,000 to 3,000 entrants in it, you're going to need all 9 of your positions to probably do at least well. And I don't see 5 Dolphins doing well. Unless, maybe a defense and then 4 Dolphins, okay? AJ was the guy last week. Yeah. Wait, I got a bot saying some shit. Let's see here. Green Bay has been trending better, but still didn't crush bad Rams team. Miami has been slow the last few weeks, game script. I like Miami to score a lot. All right, Jerry, I feel like you're contradicting yourself. Miami been slow. Oh, yeah, so Miami has been slow. See, I actually think that this game, it's still the best game on the slate, but I have a sneaking suspicion. This is just my suspicion, Matt, that Green Bay has been playing slower. They've been more dedicated to the run. Miami has been spinning their wheels more, right? The fucking nerdy coach they have, the genius that everybody loved. There is a chance that maybe people are figuring him out, right? Like Cliff Kingsbury was the god for like a little bit, and then they figured him out. So there is a possibility this game could be a reasonable scoring game, 21-17 type game, right? And if that's the case, that really makes me love attacking the other games. So that's just a narrative I'm holding on to, that I have constructed some lineups around that narrative. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Anytime Miami's at home, I just always assume 35. But I also have to be open to maybe not. What's up, Chris? Merry Christmas, you mother father. JG Funk. I think Miami struggles with 2 wide receivers. I'm going Lazard and Hill. That's it from that game. I mean, that's a nice little correlation. I like Lazard and Hill more if this game shoots out, not if it's going to be kind of a shitty game. If it's going to be a shitty game, I think I'd rather go like A.J. Dillon and Tyreek Hill. Because even in a shitty game, Tyreek Hill can still get there, right? Or you know what? I think I'd like Waddle more. I think I would if you think this game is going to be something like 21-17, you're hoping it's going to be lower scoring than people are anticipating, I think an A.J. Dillon, Jalen Waddle would probably be the 2 best plays to get a little correlation in this game without being all in on it, right? All right, Nick, any limits on how many players from each game for you? Yeah, so for me, the rule is I definitely in every lineup I build, Nick, will have at least 1 player from every game. Definitely 1 player from every game. Not from every team, from every game. Okay, so like my primary, I think I did $100 single entry day. I don't remember. I just did it for the fucking mission, okay? I think that I played a Bronco, no Rams, and then I played like 5 people from this game and 3 people from this game. Right? So that would show you that I try to get at least 1 guy from each game, made sure I had some exposure to the game that I think will be the highest scoring, but play it in a way that most people aren't, which was just grabbing a few of the pieces and hope that they use all the usage and then attacking my sneaky game. So that's what I would do. That would be my rule. Make sure you have at least 1 guy from each game, and I would not have more than 5 from any one game, right? I mean, I guess you can do 6 if you're really all in on this. Early game shooting out, it is a possibility, but that's just my rule. You make your own rules, you mother father. Maybe I'll throw in AJ too. Brown? Nick, Merry Christmas, you mother father. The editor gets to eat this. It's a holiday miracle. The editor gets to eat. Thanks to Nick. Merry Christmas to you too, Nick. You're doing the Lord's work out there. I fill the Barbie house. I have 3 daughters. Sounds awesome. Just jumping in. Let's go. What's up, Justin? Dad bod Justin. Zach. Merry Christmas, brother. Doing the Lord's work out there. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Look at that. I've responded, and I'm sitting here with my hands. Look, I got like lids in my hand. I need to get a quick drink. Hold on. Too early for the ranch waters. I will tell you, everybody, I did make an emergency run to the liquor store last night. I have not been keeping liquor in the house. I was trying not to drink, but I got to thinking, you know what? Sounds nice on Christmas. Some ranch water. So I went and bought me a real big old thing of tequila yesterday. And you know I got the Topo Chicos around here. I will tell you, the lime situation's a little questionable. I got some limes that might be on their last leg. So hopefully they're really juicy. I might just not put the rind in there because they look a little sketchy. All right. Brent. Let's see. Brent. A. Jones season. You know what? I feel like he's getting forgot about a lot here, Brent. I would say if there's one guy that I had to bet my right testicle breaks the slate, I just have a weird feeling it's A. Jones. I agree with you. Brent, I don't know why. I guess just watching him last game, I was like, man, Aaron Jones sucks. He doesn't do anything. And then I look up and he still has 15 fantasy points. It's like, how the fuck did this guy get 15 points? He didn't do anything. So, like, if he can accidentally get 15 points, imagine what's going to happen if he actually has a good game, Bob. Hey brother, there's a millie maker today. What the fuck are we talking about? What is this? The 3-game slate? Am I like clicked? Oh my god, am I on show? No, that's the 3-game Sunday slate. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm sorting by top prizes. Millionaire Maker 2-day classic. Oh, I was on all. You stupid fuck. You stupid. I'm such an inbred. Hey, all that shit at the start, don't listen to me. I was clicked on all instead of classic. Like a dumbass. Hey, I've been up for like not even an hour. You shut your mouth. All right? The big guy's a little cross-eyed. You're right. There is. You know what? Fuck it. T-Swim, we're doing the drawing today. I'm going to do this drawing right here. It's close enough to 11. I'm going to spin it. This is from T-Swin. We're making Millionaire Maker tickets today. Wait, it hasn't. Let me go make sure it's not full, right? 3-game slate. What am I missing? Well, I feel so stupid right now. Classic. Is it today, Sunday, 3-game slate? Why when I click on that does everything disappear? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Maybe I'm not a dumbass. Maybe DraftKings is broken. And then it says there's only 3. Maybe I need to hit refresh. Did we ever consider that? Maybe I need to just. I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm so confused. I am so confused. NFL Classic. What am I missing? Somebody tell me what I'm doing. Oh, it filled yesterday. Fuck. All right. Damn it. All right. Now the drawing's going to next week. I'm sorry. Okay, so it did fill. There was a Millionaire Maker. Oh, this is a secondary 100. Once again, the big guy just woke up. If you're thinking, hey, this guy's a moron, you're not wrong. At least at the moment. I still got the sleep in my eyes. Put this shit in my veins. The big guy is struggling. All right. There was a Millionaire Maker. Thank you, Aaron. So when I'm sitting here freaking out not finding anything, it's because this is all the secondaries. Dumbass alert, aisle, degenerate. All right. Sorry about that. Not a good scene. Dylan and Joe. Okay. Wow. Man, that kind of hurt. People really. Look at that. I got red marks on my arm. Jesus. Is that what people do when they shoot up? That fucking hurt. All right. Where are we at? Back over here. Let's get back into this. Dylan and Jones together. Nick, that is a very contrarian build, and I don't hate it. I really don't. I think that they could both get there. I think we saw last week that Dylan definitely can get there, and Aaron Jones almost accidentally got there in a shitty game. Who was that? It was in the primetime game, right? Was that them versus, what was that, the Rams maybe? I can't remember. Another one of those shitty primetime games that NFL has a goal to just play every shitty game in primetime. All right, Bill. Great content. Love the strategy of late swap. Merry Christmas. No. Merry Christmas to you, motherfather. Andrew says, Denver has a random backup running back, some last name McAllister. It's Deuce's son. Deuce McAllister. Anybody know that reference from the early 2000s? Hey, where did Deuce McAllister play college football? There's your trivia question, you motherfathers. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's check out Denver. Let's go look at their running back situation. That's not Denver. Boom. That's Denver. Wow, they don't even Run the Sims doesn't even have him on here. They said Chase Edmonds is a better play than Marlon Mack. So I guess Chase Edmonds get the Run the Sims is projecting him to get the third down work. First name is not Kevin. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but cool. Did I say Kevin on the wrong name or something? Whatever. I'll say whatever I want, Andrew. Bigger than you. I assume. You might be bigger than me, but I am a large lad. It's a pretty safe assumption when I say that. If I pull the trig on this McSorley stack, do you like playing him with or without James Conner? With. I feel like, because you don't need that much from him, right? And I feel like he's going to be a slapdick that's going to dump it off a lot. So I would play him with Conner. Merry Xmas Degen. Jerry Jeudy seems like a good play at low ownership. No, I would say Jerry Jeudy is my favorite wide receiver play, Jason. If you just go look at the entire slate here, and you go look at optimizer leverage, that means he's being projected. I think he'll come in higher than 9%, but not dramatically higher than that. Yet he's showing up in the optimals 33% of the time, making him a almost 25% leveraged play, which is insanely high. So Jerry Jeudy is probably my favorite play at receiver today. I hope this game shoots out for the sake of my best ball team. I have Tua, Hill, and Waddle. Kim, don't talk to me about best ball. My $500 big dog is, I got the nuts. It's such a good lineup, but they put you in these little 8 or 6 team leagues, right? And you got to finish top 2 in the 6. And I just happen to be in the one that has 2 other guys that are absolutely smashing this week. They had Hawkinson and Kittle, and like they're going to double tight end beat me maybe. I had freaking Josh Allen. I had Deontay Foreman, James Cook, I had CeeDee Lamb. I can still pass them, but it's a real sweat. And if I were in any, there's only 4 semifinal leagues, and if I were any of the other 4, I'd already have it locked up. But of course, I got put in the 6-person fucking killer league, so now it's like 50-50. I need Tanyan and I need DeAndre to have a day. I need them to have a day, because if I make the final, I think there's only 8 teams in the final, $20K to first, and I think even dead last, 8th place is like $2,500 or something like that, which would be pretty good. I like $20,000. Let me go on the record. I want to put this on the record. I enjoy $20,000. Okay. Kim, good luck to you. I have a best ball team 2 with Hill and Waddle. No Tua with it, which is weird, I know, but I need those 2 to go off also. So I'm with you, sister. And that's to get to the final in the big best ball mania. Brady Hunter. Uh-oh. You guys wait. Brady Hunter can't ask a question about Tom Brady because that means it sounds like you go around killing Tom Brady's for fun. Brady Hunter. All right. Who do you think will end up being higher owned, Tua or Tom Brady? I don't even think that's a question. I think it's going to be Tua, but I will look real quick. Projected ownership, Tua. I would be shocked if Tom Brady is higher owned than Tua Tagovailoa. Well, by the way, Aaron Rodgers at 18%. Maybe I like Aaron Rodgers more than I thought. If Aaron Rodgers is going to be lower owned than Tom Brady, maybe I will play some A-Rod. I didn't realize that. I just assumed because he was in the higher scoring game, he was the second. I actually hadn't looked at that. So thank you, Brady Hunter. You might have just hunted me right off of Brady Hunter. All right, strategy yesterday. 2 tight end worked well yesterday in a 3-game slate. Can that make sense again? Sure. But here's what I would say about that, Jerry. The tight ends fucking suck today. I don't like any of them. I mean, I know Dolchich is okay, but give me any of these tight ends you're dying to play today. And if you have one, let me follow it up with give me 2 that you really want to play today. I sure as shit ain't getting there, Bob. But you can play it. On a 3-game slate, I think double tight end makes a lot more sense than on a 10-game slate. That Millie Maker for next week. Oh, yeah, shit, I need to do the will. Here we go. This is from T. Swin. This is to play in the Millionaire Maker with me next Sunday. We'll build a lineup, and I'll split the winnings with you 50-50. Here we go. Boom! T-Swin sponsoring the giveaway. And there it is. J. Arnold, 1792. It's colonial times. No, it's not. It's not colonial times. That's the year after the Whiskey Rebellion. Shit, we already got George Washington's president in 1792. I need to wake the fuck up. All right, J. Arnold, there you go. There's one winner. The second winner, 1792. That guy's on a fucking heater. Jeff, born on the 1st of Jeff, 19 Jeff. All right, there you go. There's your 2 winners. I'm gonna do a backup just in case Jeff's been winning a lot of tickets. Maybe he'll have the holiday spirit and be like, you know what? Let's spread it around. So my backup is gonna be Scott. I'm gonna call him Degen, even though I believe it's Dijon. So there you go. There's our backup because I think Jeff just won the league yesterday, or just won my YouTube league yesterday. So he already has a free ticket coming. So Scott, maybe you'll get it. We'll see if Jeff's in the holiday spirit. Okay, if he is, it'll be you. If he's not, I'm sorry. He's a selfish man. All right, here we go. The Millies Phil. They already. All right, thank you, Hunter. Okay. The Molly today is full. Well, what's Molly up to there, Nick? The big guy is a new guy. Hey, Nick, it's Ole Miss, Nick. I will not stand for Ole Miss. And you are correct, Nick. That was the Deuce McAllister question from earlier. Which, by the way, speaking of McAllister, if I don't watch Home Alone today, shame on me. Fucking shame on me. I went to his graduation. Deuce graduated. I would have definitely missed that. Oh, there we go. We got a lot of Home Alone. Look at that. Andrew made the same joke I made. Kevin McAllister, dad joke. Oh, look at that. Other people beating me to my own dad jokes. Sad day. Merry Christmas, RM Jack. All right, let's see here. I think it's full, Degen. Thank you. I'm sorry. Wamba Community College. I think brother-in-law graduated same year, but I think he played at Ole Miss. That is correct. Double tight end. Okay, the double tight end beat down. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, that works really well for best ball. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, right, Dave? That's a real strategy I heard talked a lot about this year. It's called the bully tight end, I heard is what some people call it, where you go 2 stud tight ends. I don't know if I would have considered Hawkinson a fucking stud tight end. The fucking slapdicks just got there. And, of course, I just have to be in a 6-team league with 2 slapdicks that have Hawkinson. What the fuck ever. Man, I'm salty about that. I think I'm going to go look at it. Just so, hold on. Let me see if I can bring up Underdog real quick. Great TV right here. Underdog. Let's go look at the situation. You guys tell me how fucked I am, all right? Live. What at Best Ball? Here we go. Currently winning. So here, I'm currently third place. You can see I got 121. The guy right ahead of me has 123, the other guy. So here's my lineup, right? Let's look at week 16. You can see I got Josh Allen, who killed it. Foreman and Cook, who killed it. Etienne's currently my flex. CD killed it. Ayuk did okay. I currently have Sammy Watkins holding my what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, Bob. By the way, for all of you, like, why are you showing me this? Because I fucking want to. That's why. I want you to tell me. So I currently have Sammy Watkins holding the, can you even see this behind my big fucking head? You got Sammy Watkins currently holding the 4.5, so I really need Hopkins or Alex Pierce to go off to pass that, and I have no tight end points yet, right? I only have Tanyan, so hopefully Tanyan does well. Now, if you go look at the guy in second, he's only 2 points ahead of me, but he has Aaron Rodgers, who could go over past Davis Mills, so he could get some more points there. And what really hurts is he still has James Conner without a running back spot filled, right? I don't really think he's going to get any other points, but he had Hawkinson and Hill. And so, basically I have to get two guys to outscore Connors. And I think I have a better chance of catching this guy. Even though he's 9 points ahead of me, you can see he doesn't really have any room to upgrade, right? He has Mike Evans, I guess, who will probably pass. Oh, and he has Watson, who can go over past Wilson. But you can see the Kittle Hawkinson double tight end fucking killed me. So, I don't know. So it's not looking great. I guess maybe I do have a better chance. I need Connor to get 10 points today, and I need somehow Hopkins and Tanyan to go get me like 20 between them. So there you go. That's where I'm at. As far as my other team and the Best Ball Mania, I think I have one here in fifth that has at least a fighting chance. It's 24 points out of first. But as you can see, Jalen Hurts being out today really killed that lineup, or this week being out really killed that lineup. And then I think my best hope, Tyreek Hill. I need Tyreek to go for like 30 today. And maybe like a surprise Everett or Trey McBride having 16, 17 points. Maybe I could get up there, but it ain't looking good to make the Best Ball Mania 3 final. So there you go. That's the update. Okay. Back to the chat. Sorry about that. If you don't like it, I don't fucking care. It's free. It's Christmas. I need more coffee. All right. You know what, Aaron Favre? Oh, he knows everything. Robert Bickerstaff. Merry Christmas, motherfather. Same to you. Bernie. Sorry, I just see Bernie. I think of Bernie Bickerstaff. I don't even know who that is, but his name is in my lexicon. I know that. Did I watch Elf? I did watch Elf last night, Nick. And through the first 45 minutes, I was like, this movie sucks. Why'd everybody tell me it's good? But the second half really picked it up. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was a solid Christmas movie. I give it a 6.8. 6.8. And I have a tough skull. A lot like Dave Portnoy and pizza. 6.8. Solid. Thoughts on going running back in the flex in a 3-game slate? I'll say this, Rick. I don't love the running back choices today, but I guess you could. If there's 3 running backs you like, do it. But I will say, well, okay, if these games are going to be sloggy, I think 3. If you think the games are going to play slower today, lower scoring 3 running backs probably makes more sense, right? A running back in the flex probably makes more sense than a 4th wide receiver. Merry Christmas from Billy Ho Sports. I have Hawkinson. You motherfather. Don't say that name around me. You way too salty on Christmas. I am not salty, Nick. I'm in a great mood. I got the, NBA's firing up. Big old Joel Embiid is on my television right now. I'm in a great mood, Nick. Very excited for Christmas. Think I'm going to eat way too many carbs, drink some ranch waters, and then eat way too many carbs again. Skyler, we want to see. Wait, what do we want to see? What are we seeing? Wait, what do we want to see? I didn't skip any of the chat, did I? I feel like I did. All right, Aaron says, oh, wow, we got 100 motherfathers in here? Merry Christmas, you motherfathers. 100 people. I normally only get 100 people when there's golf season. Maybe the big guy's football brand's growing right as football ends. That would be right on par. Okay, this is Brady's last chance to make it happen, or seems to hold his own versus Arizona, or what? I mean, that's the question, right? I was all about a Tom Brady stack, Aaron, until I just realized that he's going to be the second highest owned. Now I don't like him so much. I thought I was being sneaky with Brady. Honestly, I hadn't even looked at his ownership. But now that he's chalky, generally speaking, I am more than okay fading a chalky Tom Brady. And 25% on a 6-game slate, that's pretty high owned. Who is your 2-touchdown guy today? Oh, let's see. Who's going to catch 2 touchdowns or who's going to get 2 touchdowns today? Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones for 2 touchdowns. There it is. There you go, Brett. Connor and Lenny together. Bad idea or good for specific game situations? Connor and Lenny together. Yeah, okay. So those two don't play very nice together, but if you want to go play like this early game's a shootout and you want to get the quarterbacks, receivers, tight ends from this game, maybe take a Jerry Jeudy one-off piece here and then save both your running backs and hope this last game's a little sloggy, I like it. Especially if this early game hits, I think you're going to probably want to have Connor to box out a lot of people. I would say this, instead of maybe playing Lenny as the other one, maybe consider our boy Rashad, right? Rashad White. I think that he probably pairs better with a Connor because he seems to, when they get behind, he seems to be out there a little bit more. So maybe you hope that Connor's really dominate on the floor, on the ground even, and then Rashad White is the better run back, right? Something to consider. Nick, Christmas NBA unders. There you go. Nick betting NBA like a true degen. 100 people equals 100 likes. No, but it does equal $100. Thanks again, Nick. Robert Bickerstaff. Need Connors to get 40 in 1/2 PPR best ball. Seems plausible, right? About as plausible as me not eating 400 carbs today. Not going to happen. Who's your favorite QB stack? It was Tom Brady. But now that I look at it, I think all things being equal, if I just looked at quarterback, well, they're saying, wow, the optimizer fucking loves Tom Brady today. Hates Tua. I hate Baker. I mean, I love Baker, but I hate him in DFS. I mean, shit. Wow. I mean, Brady does make a lot of sense. He does. I mean, he makes a lot of sense. But, man, I just don't want to play his... Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers, I guess. I don't love it. Bob. Kind of glad I forgot to go reserve all my lineups because I'm pretty torn right now. Do Fournette and Connors in the same lineup negatively correlate each other? Yeah, we just talked about that a second ago. Yeah, that's what I was answering your question, Andrew. I don't think, yeah, sure, it's sneaky. You don't have to have every game script go exactly how it needs to go. So if you want to do it, it's not like some fatal mistake, right? I think a lot of people overplay. Like they make these rules that can never be broken, right? Like you shouldn't play a defense against the other team's running back. But I'll tell you this, I played the Eagles defense against Pollard yesterday, and it worked out just fine because they got a pick 6. Well, it was more Pollard that sucked balls. But, it can work out. He could have had a good game if he doesn't drop a fucking touchdown in the fourth quarter because he can't turn his head around to catch a pass. Whore. All right, Hannah, let's go. Let's get him, Hannah. Aaron Favre, I think Brady gets you 18 points, but probably the most QB today still. Wow. Your take, Aaron, is that the highest scoring quarterback is going to be 18 points? That's fucking ballsy. If that's your take, you run with it, big guy. Hold on. I smell food. And I know it's being cooked. And I can already taste those hash browns. I think that's it. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you, Woody. Let's go, Aaron. Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have some fun today. I hope you have some sweats. But more than anything, don't forget to be thankful. You only get so many Christmases on this earth. Be thankful for the day. Be thankful for your loved ones. Enjoy the day. Live in the moment. Don't fret for a single day. Throw all your worries away and enjoy it. Love everybody. Be kind. Don't be an asshole. Enjoy the day. I hope you guys have a good day. I appreciate you coming by. But most importantly, I hope you enjoy Sia, as I'm going to get a copyright claim for this.